All right, guys, welcome back to another video. And today we're here in my Disney guest room that I talked about on this channel before. I'm a huge Disney fan, obviously. I talk a lot about Disney on this channel. I'm a travel agent for Disney as well. And I created a Disney guest room last year where this guest room was just plain, had nothing going on, wasn't interesting at all. When people came over, I had somewhere for them to sleep. So I decided to turn it into a place to show off my, what I like about Disney and, why I like Disney and showcasing different things for it. And there's a lot of changes that I've done on this in this room now compared to when I did this last year. There is a brand new retheming of an arcade that was in here. There's a brand new TV that's Disney themed that we got to talk about. I redid the closet and made an open door and kind of showcased some things in there. So a lot of different changes in this room that make this a lot more appealing. I love this guest room, and I love actually now having people over and showcasing and having them sleep in here when they want to sleep over and stuff. When friends come over, and it's really cool to have this kind of room. And I also use this room just to enjoy watching TV and stuff whether it's Disney shows or whatever, when I'm in that kind of mood. So let's go ahead and get into the video.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a brekkie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie.
All right, guys, so let's go ahead and do a once over real quick, as we usually do at the start of these videos, just to give you guys an idea of what the actual room looks like. Of course, the room isn't that big, so there's not a whole lot to, completely go over here, but just to give you a quick wraparound of everything we're about to talk about, why it's here, and, what I think about it and stuff. There you go. Definitely got some things to talk about in here with the Disney guest room. So that is basically an overview of the room, but we got a lot of things to talk about, especially right here. Let's start off right here on the main door. So I actually don't usually have this plugged in because it doesn't stop talking if you have it plugged in. There's not like an on and off button. So if I put this back in here, you will see it will turn on. And this is a Magic Band reader. That's why I have a watch sitting right here. If you guys go to Disney, you guys know all about that. Here you go. So what's really cool is what you see is going on. It's just basically introducing you as soon as it gets plugged in to the fact that we're about to do, see Happily Ever After. It's my favorite Disney fireworks show. It's a show I grew up on and stuff like that, and I love it. And this is awesome. It has like a little castle, has a little screen behind it and stuff. The castle's built in front of it, and when you take a Magic Band, I can either wait the 10 minutes and it will go through and play different songs and stuff like that, as you can see right now. So it goes through that and plays different songs for the next 10 minutes. Or I can actually take a Magic Band that I actually got at the park, scan it right here in front. And what's really cool is that it has 4 different versions. It has 2 for Happily Ever After and 2 for Wish. So if I scan this again, you may get a different one. There you go. Here's the Wish one. So this is really, really cool. I love the lighting effects and everything that you guys see there. I'm going to turn this off so it doesn't bother us the whole time we're doing the video. But I love this thing. It really first of all, it gives me a reason to use my Magic Bands at home, which is fun. I love the fact that I get to listen to Happily Ever After. Again, it has 2 snippets of it. And that whole 10-minute duration thing I really like because it goes through different Disney songs and things, and it progresses and starts the show, which I also think is really cool to turn on when you're in this room. Moving right along here, The biggest thing that we added that was new is the TV that is sitting right here. I used to have another TV in here, but this is the Samsung Disney 100th anniversary TV. So Samsung actually came out with one of these, and you can see here Disney 100 there on the side. This is their frame TV that looks like a frame on the wall, which I really like. And I have a remote here, and if I switch this, as you can see, it actually has framed artwork, and it comes with 100 different exclusive pictures that it kind of scrolls through. That kind of showcases all things Disney, and it scrolls every 2 minutes. So I'll show you guys another one as we're progressing through the room. But this will go through. It has some Star Wars ones, and it actually, you can add your own pictures as well. And I found someone on Etsy that was actually creating some of these images as well that actually have the parks, which is what I thought was missing. It comes with a really good 100 images. They look really good. They're really sharp. As you can see right here, this looks really good, and you can add a border around it like I did, or you can do it without it, and it really makes it stand out, and it really does look like a picture frame on the wall. The pictures look fantastic, but it had pictures of Star Wars, Marvel, and Pixar, and Disney, but it didn't have any of the actual theme parks, but somebody actually created them on Etsy, and I added them on here, which is really cool. So that's one of the things that this TV does that makes it, Disney 100th. But then it also has this little remote that has like a Mickey Mouse on it, like hidden Mickey right here, as you can see here, which is pretty cool. And it also makes the noises as you scroll through. See that? As you hear that noise. And so every time you like click on something or open something, it goes back and makes that noise. I love having this TV just kind of on when people are over and just having this because it scrolls through the images by itself. Really, really nice. And right next to it, we have two frames, some of my favorite quotes from Disney. I hope that we never lose sight of one thing, that it was all started by a mouse. Of course, famous quote from Walt Disney. And then we also have, this is my happy place, because it definitely is being in this room. I do want to eventually get something bigger for up there that maybe says that instead of a sticker. If you guys know of anything that can go up there that would look better, that's kind of like more of a plaque or something that says this is my happy place, because this sign's a little bit small. That'd be cool. But either way, gets the job done for right now. And then this other frame over here, all your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. So another really good quote right there with the Cinderella Castle there in the background. We have a little yoga here themed to Mickey Mouse with the black and the red, which is really cool. People lay down, chill in this room and stuff like that. And then if we come over here, this is where I keep my collectibles for different things of Disney that I'm trying to show off. Here on the top, we just have Wreck-It Ralph sitting on top, and then we have a Pixar sign, because obviously I love Pixar. And we have, these should be reversed. I usually see them like this. But either way, Mickey and Minnie sitting right there, which is really cool. And then right here, on the first shelf is everything that has to do with the theme park. So this could be anything pin related, or things that I've gotten at the park. So you can see in there, I have my Tiki mug that I got from Trader Sam's when we went, which is really cool. My Food and Wine Festival pins, different pins that I've gotten from most of the things. There's a couple of pins I have in my room for decoration, but most of the stuff is in here. As you can see here, we have some watches in there. So just things that I've gotten from the theme parks that remind me of the theme parks. I even have the original VHS from like 95 when I first went as a kid that kind of showcases Disney back then, which is always fun to take a look at, and some maps from the parks and things like that on this shelf. And then over here is just video games that I like from Disney. So you can see here we got Disneyland Connect, which is cool. Disney Infinity, love that. Tailspin, Disney Lorcana, the actual card game. We got two of those in there. We got some Disney Lion King, Aladdin, and Timon and Pumbaa right here in the front from Super Nintendo. So just showcasing some of my favorite games that are Disney related. And then over here, some of my favorite TV shows that are Disney related. So how many of you guys remember some of these? We got Bug Juice. We got The Jersey. What a fantastic show there in the corner. Some of these I had to create the DVDs myself. The Jersey is one of them. Bug Juice is another one. So Weird there in the corner is another one, because they just never made them on DVD or on VHS or anything. And what sucks is some of these shows you can't find all the episodes. Like The Jersey, I had to make the DVDs, but unfortunately it's missing a few episodes because they're just not online anywhere. But better to have some episodes than none, and I'm super happy to create the DVDs and kind of add them to my collection here. Famous Jet Jackson up there, Even Stevens. Boy Meets World is my favorite all-time show of anything. I love that show. I've talked about it on this channel before. Hannah Montana, Smart House, VHS, and then Mr. Feeney's famous quote here, believe in yourself, dream, try, do good, sitting right there in the front. And then here on the bottom here is just famous Disney-related books that I really like. Some art from the Disney books, Disney parks, and Disney 100th anniversary books, some Christmas books from Disney, and things like that. Right here on the right next to it, we got the Happily Ever After framed that I talked about. I love that. We got some autographs that I have here that are Disney related. We got, of course, like I said, Boy Meets World is my favorite show of all time. Topanga is, someone that was my crush back in the day. It was my favorite TV crush that I could remember, and got her to, autograph that, which is fantastic. Autograph to me, as you can see there, Carlos, which is awesome. And then that's just my favorite Boy Meets World scene that I always love. It's the long walk to Pittsburgh one where she comes back in the rain to Corey and her hair is dripping wet. And I just, it's a famous scene that I love, that whole part one and part two. Because it was just an awesome portrayal of their love story, but also she also looked really good in the rain coming through there, which is another reason why I like that show so much, or I like that episode so much. And this is the Boy Meets World 90. This is a hat from like '94, which is really cool. We got an autograph here from Halloween Town, which is fantastic. I love Halloween Town. We got one autograph there and an autograph here on this DVD, which is awesome. And then we got an autograph here from Phil of the Future, another show that I really liked. This was a later show, of course. Cool to have Phil have that autograph there. So we'll see what autographs come here next, but it's cool to have some of these, on here portrayed from some of my favorite Disney-related things. Right here we have a classic TV. I use this TV usually, and I accidentally hit it a little bit, so it's a little crooked. Let's fix that. So this is where I watch some of the DVDs. You can see some of them are up here. The Boy Meets World, So Weird, The Famous Jet Jackson, like the other seasons, Hannah Montana. Have it right here, have a DVD, and this is obviously themed to Mickey Mouse, so I thought it matched perfectly in this room to watch some DVDs in here if I want to, which is really cool. Brings a nostalgic back when you watch it on a CRT like this. A lot of us had these in our bedrooms, whether it was this one or the other ones that they had, like Ninja Turtles or, whatever it may be. So super cool to have this. And then right on top of this is a themed Alexa that is matching Disney. And what's really cool about this is that, and it thinks I'm talking to her right now, but what's really cool about this is that if you say, hey, Disney,
it sure is cloudy today. Guess I can't do shadow puppets, huh?
so basically what this is and what you guys just heard is that anytime you say that phrase, it will actually, there's a skill that they came out with that basically lets you ask a bunch of questions and tell you stories. And, you get all these different characters either saying good night to you or good morning. You got Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Goofy, and all those characters that you can talk to on here when people are maybe sleeping in here, going to sleep. They can tell them bedtime stories. You can find out things about the parks, which is really cool. And it tells you in that guy's voice and then usually has a character pop up and stuff, which I think is super cool. And it's a great skill to have in this room, especially themed with the Mickey Mouse ears and stuff. I did a full review on this. This thing is really cool. Then right here on top of the window here, we just got some Mickey hands, and we have the most magical place on earth with the 4 Disney symbols of the parks, which is really cool. And then right here, we just have a bunch of my favorite posters that I have from different themed things. Like Fantasmic is my favorite all-time show in Disney. Sorry for the reflections there. We got Pirates of the Caribbean, obviously famous ride, Splash Mountain, which is no longer more, so that's great to have on there. Tomorrowland from Magic Kingdom, Rise of the Resistance, a new ride that's fantastic, and Guardians of the Galaxy. And then right here we have 3 of my favorite Disney Channel original movies. I love the original Disney Channel original movies. I still watch them all the time. I rewatch ones all the time. The Color of Friendship, a fantastic movie that never gets a lot of credit. A lot of people would never talk about that one, but that's definitely one of my favorite movies. I watched this like a million times. Fantastic movie. Brink, obviously a really good movie, and Alley Cat Strike. And there's so many other good ones. It's hard to just pick 3. But these 3, obviously, I really, really like. And then we have a Be Our Guest right in the center of the window, right underneath the bed in the middle, which is awesome. Be Our Guest matches the fact that this is a guest room and obviously goes with Beauty and the Beast, which is cool. And then we have this blanket here, which I thought was super, or cover, I should say, bed cover, whatever you want to call it. You can see we have some pillows, and I just realized this one is upside down from the last time we were here. So that's hilarious. But you can see it has, Disney artwork and stuff like that from all different characters, which I really love. But then best part about it is it says, we are never too old for Disney. Obviously, this is a little bit bigger than it should be for this bed, but I really like this blanket. It's hard to find one for this size of bed, a day bed, to have a blanket, but this was awesome. I got this created by someone on Etsy as well. I love the fact that it says we're never too old for Disney because it matches the fact that this is my guest room, and that's obviously what I think, and it's fantastic. And then right next to here, we have my favorite Disney music-related Disney Channel movies. So you can see here High School Musical, Camp Rock, and Starstruck. These are my 3 favorite all-time music-related Disney Channel movies. These are fantastic. So that's what's sitting right here. And then another new thing that we added this year, this year, is not the actual cabinet. This was here before, but you guys may not recognize it. And this is now completely rethemed. I've been waiting to retheme this thing. Super excited to retheme it. I'm zooming in here, as you can see on here, so you guys can take a look at it so it doesn't blow out when I show the rest of the cabinet. It says Disney Karaoke Series Guitar Hero Edition. So this used to be a themed Guitar Hero, but it didn't really match the room anymore because it wasn't ever going to be in this room. But then I got the idea to put it in here because I sing a lot of Disney Channel songs, Disney songs in general. So there's a karaoke application on here. It's called Ultrastar Karaoke. I did a full video on this machine with the new theme if you guys want to watch it on the channel for everything about it. And obviously it has Guitar Hero and Clone Hero and stuff, and I play a lot of Disney songs on there. And I'm actually creating a bunch of Disney songs on that platform, on Clone Hero and Ultrastar. And I've talked about this before in a previous video, but if you guys donate $20 and you reach out to me via email, I'm creating these songs. I'm obviously paying somebody to create these songs. And for $20, I give you access to the whole entire folder, and YouTube will get all the songs that I've created so far and anything in the future, because I'm still creating more all the time. And for Clone Hero and Ultrastar and stuff. Clone Hero is really easy to find people to create songs. Ultrastar Karaoke, I'm actually looking to see if I can find someone else to create more songs. So if you guys know anybody that knows how to use that platform, let me know. But yeah, you guys can get access to a bunch of different Disney songs that I'm creating, because there's not a lot of free ones out there. So I've already created a bunch. Just reach out to me if you're interested in that. Just $20 for all the songs. But I rethemed this, and this is the first time I ever put vinyl on a machine before. And I'm super happy with the way it came out. It didn't come out perfect. I would say it's like 90 to 95%. This side came out perfect. You can see I love it. It has the symbol of Karaoke Series Guitar Hero Edition, as all my favorite movies right there, as you can see. I think that looks fantastic. And this panel in the front came out perfect as well. Starstruck and Lion King, it's kind of like my favorite Disney Channel movie. And then my favorite Disney animated, it's kind of how this is themed out. That came out really good. I love that. We got right here the lights that have always been on there, but then we got Encanto and the Cheetah Girls right there. And then here at the bottom, this came out perfect as well. We got the Disney Karaoke Series with Moana sitting there on the background here, so we can play karaoke and Guitar Hero right here. We got this little symbol here with Mermaid, Aladdin, Hannah Montana, Coco, High School Musical. This is the thing that didn't come out that perfect, but it's fine. The frame around the actual screen. And then this side came out pretty good as well. This has, the Disney Channel side. Descendants, Camp Rock, Lemonade Mouth, Hannah Montana, and High School Musical sitting in there. So the retheming, it looks fantastic. It matches this room so much better. I'm super happy with it. Like I said, if you want to see this more in detail, watch my dedicated video to this cab, but super happy with the way that turned out. And then we got another big change in this room, which is the actual closet. The fact that I opened this, there used to be 2 doors here, but now it's open door concept. I kind of like this for this particular room, the same thing I did in my office. I think it matches the vibe of this being more open, and let me showcase more things that I love about Disney, which we'll get into in a minute, but let's just start right here, right next to the door. These are some of my favorite animated books. These are animated classic books from Amazon. These are awesome, and they're really cheap. They're like $12, and it goes through the whole entire story. We have The Lion King, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, and The Little Mermaid, 4 of my favorite animated classics. And there's my hidden Mickey. You got to have a hidden Mickey in the room. And there he is right there, hiding on the light switch. And then right up here, we just got stickers from, or decals from my favorite quotes from different things. Just Keep Swimming, Finding Nemo, To Infinity and Beyond, Toy Story, A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes, Cinderella, Frozen, Some People Are Worth Melting For, fantastic. And then Hercules up there, which I can't read the whole entire quote from here. A true hero is not a measurement of its size and strength, but the strength of their heart. There you go. Fantastic. And then again, we got the closet here. So let's talk about a few things. First of all, we got a nice little LED sign here to showcase that this is all Disney related. I love that LED sign, really adds the final touch to it, which I think is super cool. We got some shoes here. Obviously, there's still more space to grow, but these are my Disney themed shoes that I may have in here. So we got some of my favorite Disney shoes that I've gotten so far that I wear with certain outfits when I go to Disney or I'm going to a certain place. So you can see here, this one's cool. It's themed to Adidas. It's got the shoelaces and stuff with the Mickey right on top. So it's just a little bit of flair when it comes to Disney. And then we got some other ones in here. Like, for example, we have This one here, that's Disney 100th anniversary. These are Vans. Just some Disney, some overall good ones. This one I really like as well. This is themed to Lion King. You wouldn't really know because it just looks like a normal shoe, and I like the way the shoe looks. But then on the back, you got the hyenas on the back there with a nice little touch, with the scar there on the side, and then underneath we got the Lion King, right there on the bottom. So really awesome shoe there to showcase that. So yeah, this is where I put a lot of my Disney shoes and stuff like that. We got some hats that I have for Disney right here. And then, of course, these are all my Disney themed shirts. So I've done a video on them, but I've recently came and realized what Roosevelt's was all about. They do a lot more than just Disney themed shirts, but, this is my Disney section, so this is where they all are. But they're so comfortable. I wear these shirts all the time anywhere I go. Because they're super comfortable. It shows off different fandoms. Like I said, it's not just Disney related. They make it for everything. But, here's my latest shirt from Donald Duck 90th anniversary, which is awesome. Love this shirt. You got Monsters Inc. sitting right here. Marvel sitting right here. You got a Mickey one. And, all these different things. And then they also make sweaters as well. You can see one right there for Toy Story. You got my Pixar one that you've seen in a video if you've been watching. So, and then a bunch of just Disney t-shirts that I might be wearing for different events or different things, and a couple of polos and stuff. So again, these are all my Disney themed shirts sitting right there. And then I got my Disney themed bag right there whenever I'm ready to go to Disney. That's my travel bag I take with me, at least my carry-on, ready to go with Mickey Mouse, when I go to Disneyland, Disney World, wherever it may be, which is awesome. And then the last thing is, of course, on top. And this is just something that I was given, I had nothing to put up here, so I decided to showcase some more of my Disney-related things. We, you got Disney Seen It, Disney Channel Seen It sitting right there in the corner. I also have LED lights. That's why it's so right here in the corner. You can see them kind of going all over the place. So that's really cool. And, Disney Adventures, the magazine, who can forget about that? We got Disney Polly Pocket sitting right there. Just a bunch of different odds and ends. We got the official Disney D23 magazine sitting right there in the corner. The other Disney Seen It version. A bunch of different things. And then these are the concerts that I went to like a long time ago. Remember Miley Cyrus Bethel Both World Tour? That was in 2007. So I still have those pamphlets from back in the day, which is super cool. This is the inaugural sailing that I went to on Disney Wish. So I got that bag, which is awesome. So yeah, just a place to showcase some of my Disney related things, other Disney related things that are not in that bookcase and stuff. So I think this looks super cool. A lot of people have come over, love the open design specifically for this room. Obviously I wouldn't do it in like a bedroom that I was sleeping in and stuff, because then it would just be closed. But I think if you're doing something like this where you want to showcase like different things on the top shelf, you want to showcase the LED sign and your Disney shoes and the shirts and stuff, I like it a lot, and it works super well. And yeah, I love the way that this kind of turned out. I love the way that this arcade machine now finally fits the theme of this room after being Guitar Hero theme for so long. And again, this used to be a room that I was never proud to show off because it was so boring. It ended up being like a throwaway room. And now I can't wait when people come over to showcase where they might be sleeping, especially if they're Disney fans, because they're going to feel right at home with it. So yeah, super happy with the way all of this turned out. And, well, I don't know if there's going to be much changes after this. This was the biggest thing I wanted to change, was the cabinet, and that's done. I have the closet now exactly the way I want to. And then the perfect TV for this room, the Disney 100th anniversary TV. I mean, I can't really ask for anything else. Of course, you maybe eventually, some things may change in the shelf or some things may be added to the wall, but nothing crazy should really happen to this room because it's exactly how I would want it to be at this point. So this is probably, it's 99% final form. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, especially if you're Disney fans, what you think about this room. Like I said, if you have something that would replace that thing, that little sticker on the top of the TV that may be more prominent that says this is my happy place, I'll be interested. But yeah, this is my Disney themed room. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as always, guys, if you guys have any questions about what you guys have seen in today's video, leave those questions down below. And if not, thank you guys for watching. Until next time.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a brekkie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie.